I was literally in Florence having a pizza in the Palazzo di Vecchio. And I'm thinking to myself, well, I've got 2.5 days in Florence now, so, I've got to be able to do it. What can I do? And it was literally, they had a string quartet in the square, and it's the main square of Florence, and they had a string quartet. And I went, well, a museum is deadly quiet, and there's all the marble around, there's all that reverb. You're going to drop it. You're going to hear people using their knife and fork. I've got to get some entertainment. I could have got a boombox, or I could have just put some music through the loudspeaker. But hey, look at that string quartet over there. Wouldn't it be nice to have a string quartet that actually was playing in the corner while you're eating your meal? Nice. Yeah, that'd be nice. How hard is it to get a string quartet? Pick up your Google string quartet, hire Florence, 20 pages. All right, so I now know that's not hard because I've got 20 pages of people that I could pick, Picking a good one, hey, that's harder, but I now know that there's no limit to it. Hell, I could walk across and speak to those people.
Right.
And then I thought, yeah, okay, so I know I could get that. But how could I stupefy that? How could I make this ridiculous? Could I fit the Firenze Orchestra in the Accademia? No. I couldn't put a 200-person orchestra in there just because of size, limitations of size. That's not possible. I could take a chunk of them, but then I've got that listed on my Google search. That a lot of these string quartets play for a lot of the operas and orchestras, right? So I've got a good, credible source for that, but that's not stupid enough, So then I went, all right, fine. All right. Who is the most iconic entertainer in Italy?
So there you go. There you go.
And that's where I went.
That's the thinking. Pause just for a second, because it's so important. This is why I love talking to you, because these are things, man, that people are telling. Oh, am I Italian? All of a sudden, we're an Italian story. So it's like the things that people are taking away. Mangia. So it's like the thinking behind this.
Yep.
Right. So even the arising of the question, who is the most famous singer here, around, anywhere, in Italy, in this country of Italy?
Yep.
The thinking, this is what I want everybody to take away from this, is to have that become your thinking again. I really believe, when I say again, my belief is that this is the way we operate until we're educated about our limitations. Like when we're kids, we trust fantasy. We don't, right? We don't inhibit ourselves with thinking crazy, stupid. So the question arises, who's the most famous singer? And if you haven't guessed it yet, folks, I think we might have already said. Oh, you did say it. You said it earlier.
We did. We gave it away.
Yeah, we spoiled it a little bit. All right. So
but anyway. It was a Google search. Now, here's the funny thing. Anyone that does any research on me, anyone that's been watching this for longer than 5 seconds, they know I'm not the most cultural person in the planet. I just get shit done, And so, again, I picked up my trusty little phone and I Googled Italian entertainers, Now, here's the thing. I didn't even care if they were a singer. They could have been like a violinist. They could have been a rock singer. They could have been anything. They could have been a boy band. In fact, a boy band, I'm trying to think of the name of the boy band, but there was a boy band that popped up of 3 young lads that sing opera in like pop style.
Oh, wow, that's cool. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. So I didn't have any preconceived notions. Again, it's that ignorance. Don't outsmart yourself.
That's a great.
Keep it simple. So I relied on my phone to tell me who. And of course, one of the most famous Italian entertainers that popped up was Pavarotti. He's dead. But, they named him. Which
you're going to pull that off somehow, someday.
Yeah, why not? And then it just channeled me down to the most iconic maestro of Italian music was Andrea Bocelli. So I now knew who was the top of the pecking order. I now knew who was the top of the tree. Okay. So then you turn around and you go, well, okay, where are they? And that's when it all started to come together, because when I did a search on where is Andrea Bocelli, Tuscany. All right. He's in my neighborhood. You know, I'm surprised he's not having an espresso with me now. So now I had vicinity and I had credibility. The one thing I needed to find out was, is he touring? Because that would have taken, just like the orchestra, that would have made it not possible because he wasn't here. Okay. So I looked up Andrea Bocelli tour dates, and there were no tour dates, you know, for a good 5 months over this period. So I'm like, okay, maybe he's on holiday with his family or something. Maybe there's another reason, but it's not the tour schedule that would get in the way. So I knew I had, you know, the person I wanted. I knew I had the location. There was one thing I needed to be able to pull this off. Can you guess what that was?
How to reach him?
No, you know, that's that's schematics. That's just, you know, who do you know that knows someone that knows someone? That's you.
Oh yeah, I know. I got it. A reason, a why, a pain point. His pain point. Why he would go? Fuck yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, I needed the reason.